Hopefully I won't have the same problem with Twitch. Yeah, looks like we're live on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this after the fact, like in a replay, just skip forward a minute or two because I'm doing the final setup. But I will otherwise be playing or GeoGuessr as I was before, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully I catch people in different time zones. I'm trying this at a different time of day. But the final one I want to do is Twitch. Same with Twitch. It needs to re-authenticate me. It's going to give me another browser area. Nope. There we go. Okay, Twitch didn't give me the same issue. Which is a relief. Excellent. So I should be live across 3 different platforms now. That is, say, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Putting our phones into no notification mode and making sure I got some basic data so I can see if anybody pops into these streams. But I will enjoy playing this game regardless if there's anybody or nobody watching me. That's just how you grow a stream following, I guess. It's a stream no matter how many people. So I'm going to kick things off with the daily challenge. I haven't done the daily challenge, and this is going to give me yeah, I did a little worse when I tried this 2 days ago compared to my usual, so hopefully I'll do better today. Yeah, 10,000 is pretty bad, so I did not have good luck when I did that. But here we go. I have, I think, 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes to figure out the location. So let's give it a whirl. All right. Where are we? So we have wind turbines. It's cloudy, so I can't immediately figure out, based on the sun, where I am. But I can go check out these signs for language clues. Oh, that's not helping me. Ganuakada. Well, does the sign say anything? Is that just a yield sign? Yeah. Oh goodness. Only got 2 minutes. Alright. Hat Landhaven. So I'm in a Scandinavian country. It's pretty flat. Coming from somewhere interesting. Well, the N50 is one that we will need to look for, so that's what I'm going to be trying to see if I can figure out. N50 could be really long, so not seeing an N50 in Norway. Lots of E's, lots of E's. What about Finland? Getting more of a Finnish feel. Still lots of E's. Only 1 minute 50 seconds left. Try and see if I can find the N50. It's not popping out. We got loads of N's in the UK and Denmark. Mainland Europe, maybe. Nope. Okay. Generally, if it's one of those, seems like one of those languages, I tend to zoom in a bit more. Estonia, Latvia. Still not seeing the ends. Oh no, I might have to make a blind guess here. Maybe I can. What's it say? Could be many languages. Iceland have En-roads? Let's see. Iceland doesn't put a number in front of their roads. That makes it a little trickier. Oh, I don't know. Definitely need to improve my skills. I'm going to click here just because it's kind of central in the area, I'll lose less points than like going to the edge. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess there. It's unfortunate not kicking this off ideally, but let's see. Oh, it was Dutch. Yeah, I've had a little bit more. And there's the N50. Okay. Alright, well I got 2,000. I got about half of the points. That's not a win, so let's go on and see what else we got. So, countryside. Again, it's a cloudy day, but the sun looks to be there in the south. So we are in the northern hemisphere. And what I need more than anything are language clues. Give me a sign. Alright, back on our main-ish street here. And there's the sun again. Slightly different look of the camera here, a different time of year, a different year entirely. What have I got? Got 2 minutes left. Hopefully this is no, we don't have any street signs. Does this house at least have something here to indicate? Yeah, because I can't really intuitively just guess where I'm at. I need more information. Otherwise, this may have to be a daily challenge that I get another low score in. Oh, I think I saw birds on this pole. Where was it? Yeah. Alright, that is Italian. So, don't know where I am based on the climate. Maybe we're in the mountains in North Italy. But yeah, the language is always what I need. You know it's Italian because there's another one. No, that's the same one. This is saying I think hunting forbidden. So yeah, I'm not confident about which part of Italy. I have 1 minute left, so let me use that time to see if I can. I think this is the direction I was going. I can see a sign for. Oh, good. No. I keep doing this when I play this game. I go back the way I came from, which is fine when I'm playing around without any time limits. But this, I have 42 seconds, so a little bit more pressure. So I'm sure I could see little hints of Italian, but that's at this stage not going to help me unless I come. Yeah, that says the same thing. Hunting forbidden. 20 seconds. Oh, is there a yield sign here? This looks like it could be a major road. Ooh, I've made it to a major road, but I have 10 seconds left. No, Penal Connolly. That's not helping me. Of course I was far. I mean, I got the language right, but I've yet to go to Sardinia. I would like to go there someday. I started here, made my way out to this street. With another minute or two, maybe I would have figured it out. But that's not how this game works. Game requires you to be fast. As fast as possible. So Bello Madawaki likes my videos, so I'm glad people are enjoying this. If you're there, feel free to leave me a comment. I can see your comments from 3 different sources. I see a couple of people are watching at this stage, so that's always good. But yeah, let's go on. The daily challenge is not my strongest point. This is a good camera. Oh, we're driving on the right with this motorbike. I feel like it's Thailand. This thing here, I feel like I see that in Thailand, or at least Southeast Asia. And since the sun is in the north, we are in the southern hemisphere. But what does this sign say? Okay, that is either Chinese or Japanese. So I want to say Taiwan. Taiwan isn't in the southern hemisphere, but it definitely feels a bit like that. See if I can just be absolutely sure it's not Japanese. If I see like any kanji or something. 88 Binky Winks 88. Hello, how are you doing today? Over on Twitch. As you can see, I'm trying to use my language skills. I am pretty confident that this is Mandarin. By the hilliness, I'm thinking that this could be Taiwan. I've actually traveled Taiwan myself. It's a very hilly country once you get, yeah, this is Chinese. Looks like it could be traditional Chinese, but I don't know if the likes of Hong Kong is also very hilly. So yeah, I'm thinking either Hong Kong or Taiwan. I have 1 minute and 22 seconds to figure that out. Let's see which. I want to see more street signs. Oh, hold on. If we're driving on the right, it's not Hong Kong. And Taiwan, I think they drive on the left in Taiwan. So yeah, I'm going for Taiwan, I think. I'd like another sign just to be absolutely sure those place names aren't actually indicating. No, it can't be Japan either because they drive. Oh, just went past the sign. They drive on the left side in Japan. Now look at this. This is what I need. These are street names. So if I zoom into Taiwan. See if I can find the FMs. Or no, maybe that's just information on the weather. Tune into these stations. All right, well, it's mountainous, so I'm gonna click somewhere around here, and hopefully I got the country right. Fingers crossed. Oh, I did get the country right. I'm actually surprised how close that was to Taipei. But yeah, it does get very mountainous, very hilly, close enough to Taipei, so I'll still call that a win. I was sure it was Taiwan, but couldn't get it quite precisely right as quickly as I would have liked. 182 kilometers away. That's good. I'm happy with that. It's better than my other ones. All right, round 4. Where are we? The sun is somewhat north-ish, so I think we're nearer the equator. Flat and hilly. Alright. Well, I need my signs. Water. It's not helpful for me. I need signs with language in them. Oh, go past that sign. There it is. Kurvansarai. Interesting. So it's not Latin America because Brazil or a Spanish-speaking country would not use the letter K like that. So sun is, yeah, I think I'm closer to the equator. Where could I be? What's this sign say? Alright. Elbistan Malatya. Afshin. Okay. Yes, I'm in Turkey. I'm in Turkey because I recognize by the I. You'll notice the way they write uppercase I's in Turkish are different when they have a dot over them. So, can I find any of these places quickly? Afshin, Elbistan, Malatya. Minute left. Seeing them. None of them should come up at this zoom level. Maybe I'm not in Turkey. What have I got? 30 seconds. It's gotta be Turkish. There's no other language that uses an I like that. Afshin. Even been handed the place names on a silver platter, but I'm just gonna have to click somewhere and get my guess in. Oh, there it is, Afshin. Yeah, you see them at this zoom, but if I zoom out, oh no, Elbistan. I must have just scrolled right past it, so that's on me. That's on me for not being as attentive as I could have been, but at least I got the right country. And finally, where are we? All right. Looking at the sun in the north, so we're in the southern hemisphere. Initial guess is okay. We're driving on the right. So I was gonna guess Australia, New Zealand, but that can't be true. Playa Centro Ruta. Okay. I think this is the Philippines. The Philippines uses some Spanish words. Nope. No, that's full on Spanish. Okay, so we are in Latin America. Where in Latin America? Still don't know how to get a feel for specific Latin American countries. We'll have to study. Yeah, estacionar. Feel just by the sun, where the sun is, very distinctly there. So it's got to be possibly Mexico. Oh, it's in the north. So I'm in the south, so it's got to be like Argentina or somewhere like that. What's this place say? Museo de la Tradición. Something de la Costa. Seems like it's a place name. Maybe Playa de la Costa? Coastal beach. Could that be a place name? I mean, it's obviously descriptive. Something de la Costa. Get which one of these countries are and aren't included. That helps a lot with making guesses. At least it's not likely to be Bolivia. I'll have to guess something Argentina. Figure it out in 20 seconds. There's an information office. Tourist office. But I'm not getting a feel for exactly where, so gotta guess. And I wasn't that far off. Alright. It was Uruguay. Right here in Paysandú. Overall, yeah, at least I got over 15,000. It's not great, not my best work, but I will take that because it's also not my worst work. So with that in mind, I'm going to play a slower round of World to ease myself in, not being in a hurry, and then I can get on to the battle royales. Okay, so initial feel is potentially Iceland, definitely a Nordic country, and in the European Union. Iceland is not in the European Union, so they Can't be that. Alright, so we are in somewhere in North Europe. Where did these signs say? Privat parkering. Parkering. Which language is parkering? I think it's Dutch. I learned some Dutch. And I don't remember parkering being the way they say parking. Astrupsvej. My goodness, that is definitely Vey. I've seen Vey when I've played this game before. So Vey is the word street in... It's either Finnish or Estonian. Okay, that letter. No, vorsichtig. That makes me feel it's Germanic. So I think it's either Swedish or Norwegian. So it's one of the two. And this seems like a sweet little town, so can we narrow it down? Figure out which town we're in. How do I get out of this? That's mountains. Out of this suburban part of town. Go downhill. Get ourselves to a main road. I'll have to remember when I figure out the answer that they is that language's version of street or way. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling Scandinavian and not Finnish. Hopefully. No one's showing their pride of their country by hanging the flag out the window. This is a bit of a metropolis, I have to say. Busy place. I can't even escape it. Okay, we got our football field here. We seem to be in a pedestrian street. Hoping I'll figure out some clues going around the salmon building. Now, if the zoom on this camera was spectacular, it'd help a lot, but that is already a very big clue for us. Now, which of the languages uses that strike through for the O? Don't see it in Swedish places. Do see it in Norway, so let me see that kind of little bit of the sea is coming in. Could be near Oslo. Can't be Oslo proper, but yeah, because there's like a big lake or something. I don't think Danish is Danish have that letter? I'll need to memorize that as well, which places have which letters. Danish does have that letter, so this could be Denmark. Just based on the positioning of that map. We have a lot of land to the north of us, which limits our options in Denmark. So say no. Go back to Norway. But maybe I can escape this metropolis and see a sign. There's the word fjord. That's very helpful. Fjordkraft. Maybe that's the name of the fjord. Seems like a map around the football field. Oh, just go back up into town again. How do I get out of this place? This is a maze. Loads of street names. I mean, I could theoretically figure out where I am if I could just get out of this place. Get me back on a major street, please. Just going back up into the mountains again. I mean, I'm in Norway, but I'd like to not lose too many points and get at least the right part of Norway. I don't need to know the specific town name. What's that flag? Past it. Oh where in Norway am I? Oh where could I be? I'm lost and stuck in Norway. Oh where could I be? I think Salmon. One of these. Yes, feels more central. Or if this is a train station, that's helpful. Train stations tend to have the names of their stops signifying the city. Grønnestølen. This is the kind of train station area, but I don't see any signs of what the stop is. If I don't figure this out soon, I'm gonna have to make a guess. Which is unfortunate because I've got loads of clues. I'm in a grand metropolis here. Small town, so my standard of metropolis isn't quite the same as a lot of people's. Yeah, I would like to know where in Norway am I? So I'll have to remember for future reference that they is Norwegian for street. This place is not specifying which town it provides with pizza. But good to know if I'm ever in this place. There's another hint that we're in Norway. Is the .no. Hello, Enriab23. No, I've already long established that this is Norway. I saw mentions of fjords, like you see here. It says .no. I had a glance of a map. Oh, look at this. Even actually, I just went past another major clue. It's right here. Look at that flag. So I know I've known for a few minutes which country I'm in. I'm just trying to figure out what town this is. I've been trying to both get out of the town. Facility services for what place though? Since this is the slower round that I have time. I'm sure I probably scrolled past the name like multiple times. It's just hard to tell when you don't have the right context. Telling me the services it provides. This is just a local bus, so it's not tell me specifically where it is. Now, what does it say? Canalway, Elveback. Potentially a place name, or does that mean something? Elvebacken is not jumping out at me. You know, we have fjords around us. I've seen the word fjord a couple of times now. If I don't get this in the next minute or two, I might just have to plonk my thing somewhere random. Seem to have made my way all the way down to the port. Maybe I can see something specifying the name of the port. I just want a bigger street here. This could also be... Big S. No. So, McFangs, hello. You lived close to Elvebacken a few years ago, but this is not Elvebacken. Okay, it's good to know. Saw that on the sign, and that's where I was going to go for. This sign looks more promising, though. Where was that sign? Alright, well, at least I think these are route numbers. So, do I see route numbers on this? Yeah, the E's 88, 105. That could help me narrow it down. Got the 100s. I know this links with Europe, so that may not be as helpful. 88, 105. It could also just be distance in kilometers. I doubt it though. I think this just means the canal route, maybe. Further north. No, the E's are all single digits here. That's not it. Canal is channel. Okay. I saw another sign that looked like it was a bit more helpful. It just seemed to disappear. There, that's the sign I was looking for. So, channel way north. Okay, 582. That is definitely more feeling like a root number, but it might be based on the numbers I'm seeing. It might be one of these smaller ones that don't have the. Oh, 520. 520. 557. So maybe going a bit north, we'll find 580s. There's 57. 61. No. 2. I seem so close to getting it. Maybe it's closer to Oslo. No. That's the thing with this game. You gotta take... you can give me a little clue. Because I know you've got the experience of actually being... having lived in the country. But maybe... like, let me know which... something that you think will point me in the right direction without just, like, out front telling me the answer. Okay, so these are just pointing to, like, place names. Elvebakken, you said this was, there's more than one. This is not Elvebakken, so we're close to Elvebakken. We're close to a Elvebakken, and hopefully I'm not butchering that word too much. I know if it was Dutch, it would be pronounced more like Elvebakke, without really emphasizing the N. But yeah, this could potentially be an Elvebakken. So, seeing Elvebakken. No, I'm gonna zoom in more. This seems like I should see it at this zoom level because it's a pretty. Just need to find an Elvebakken. May even be the one that you personally lived at, and this is like a nearby town. This would at least get me in the right region of the country. I'm not seeing Elvebakken. All those signs pointing to it. All the signs make me feel like it's a grand metropolis larger than Oslo, but apparently not. This is driving me crazy. I'm not seeing Elvebakken. We go up north into the Arctic Circle. Doesn't necessarily feel that cold, but gotta follow my explorations. Betcha I probably just scrolled past it and I'm not being attentive enough to see. Yeah, you don't know where in the country it is. It doesn't feel that cold. I scrolled past your Elvebakken. Did you like literally see the words? I need to really work on my ability to. Alright, what are we saying? These look like all construction signs that aren't really helping me. Maybe if I stop and ask these nice gentlemen, excuse me, sirs, where am I? No, they don't speak English. Sadly. It does happen that when you're in Nordic countries, there are indeed people who struggle with English. The stereotype is not always going to prove true. I don't know. Oh, I couldn't read it on the map. Okay, that's comforting. I appreciate you saying that, because I'm always feeling like I'm missing all the info here. And at least, like, I've scrolled past things many times in this game that, like, the answer was right under my nose, and I just missed it. I know I've been here before. And back to the city center. Like, I can't even get out of this town to find, like, you know, when you're entering a town, it'll give you the town name. And I'd like to find that because this is a pretty big town. So I'm sure if I find the town name, I will find it when I... there's Canal Day in 88 that the signs were all pointing me to. Tank management. Not a tank management of any particular place. Alright, this looks like a slightly larger road, so if I can stick on this, I might find the... Here I am back in construction land again. I'm going around in circles at this stage. I'm literally just trying to, like, get out of town to see the sign that tells me that I'm getting into town. Now, I started up here. I came from that residential area. Have you got any other small clues for me? Not large enough to spoil it, but something that might point me in the right direction, since I'm sure you've had a chance to maybe figure out which town this is. And if not, I may have to, because yeah, I'm backtracking, going back on all the same. Okay, seems like I'm getting out now. There's 582, but this is the too smaller street. Yeah, the license plates would definitely help narrow it down for me a bit. But I'm optimistic now. Look at this. I'm leaving town, so that may tell me, like, as I'm entering town, what the name of the town is. That's always a great way to... Or am I leaving town? I mean, there's a petrol station, so it would seem like I am. Yeah, I think I'm leaving town now. So now I just need to see the welcome to whateversville town, sign. Hard to tell if I'm leaving town or just in the outskirts of it. I'm kind of going back into town and see a traffic light there. I feel like I'm starting to leave town again. And now I feel like I'm not leaving town. This is just some shopping for people who are in the outskirts. Wherever this is a pretty big town, so this has got to be one of the major cities of country. Okay, this is leaving. Yeah, because I'm finding it so hard just to get out of this town. Okay, well, there's another hairdressers. So roads ending in "vey" might be southern or northern. Roads ending in "veh" or "veh." How do you pronounce that? Is that a guttural "ch" sound, or is that a "vej" or "vey"? Might be western or northern. Southern or northern, western or northern. It's that's an interesting point. I'll have to try to remember that for future reference. even though I haven't found it yet, I do enjoy this pace. That I'm not in that big a rush like I am in the Battle Royale, where I have like 2 minutes to figure it out. I did very quickly figure out I was in Finland, at least. So I'm pleased with that. Natlandsveen. The name of the building or the name of the street? Maybe just the address. Where is my welcome to Townsville sign? Okay, this says Vestlandske, so I'm guessing. Oh, sign. Mansverk. That's just a map of this like residential area, maybe. Since I don't know any of the language, but I do know Germanic languages, I have a little to go on, which helps, but this area is so built up that it's hard to imagine there being a welcome to Townsville sign. I mean, it's not Oslo, but I feel like wherever this is, I do not need to, if I find the town name, say Vain is a clue, and yeah, Vest is west. I figured that, which might help. I'm in the west. There's another petrol station, so I am heading out of town. Oh, is this a sign for the town? Kulstibut. It could just be the bus stop name. West is west, Öst is east, Nord is north, and Sud is south. Yeah, that's pretty familiar for me from other Germanic languages. Come on, give me a sign. I've got to be out of town now. I've clicked so much. I'm not seeing any like you know, X kilometers away. How do I know how to pronounce I visited Norway. I did actually have a tour of fjords once. It was a very brief visit, so I didn't have time to learn Norwegian. But you know, I got like a guidebook or whatever, so I kind of maybe spent like the flight over going through that and learning the absolute basics. So that was a very long time ago. That was maybe 10 years ago, so it's barely lingering in my brain. I do kind of remember it, so that hopefully answers your question. But I really enjoyed Norway. I was there with a bunch of friends. Had a really amazing trip through the fjords. But if I have one thing to complain about with Norway, it's that there's no signs to tell me what town I'm in. Like seriously, where are the signs? Oh, my is perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's not bad for someone who doesn't speak any Norwegian. Like oh, what's this say? All right, we finally have useful information here, people. I think the town I just came from was Landus or Landus. I don't know how to say the A with the dot over it. But what is useful is E39 and the airport. Well, yeah, there could be multiple airports. So I'm just gonna. Oh, there's E39. Ooh, there's E39. Okay, and it does not. Oh, it does actually start going up a lot. No, E39 is one of those that just goes on forever. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What can I do with this? Can I zoom in enough that I start seeing 585 somewhere? It's the cross street. It's gonna interact.
Love you.
In Bergen. Crossing E39. It's 547. 506. 523. Just trying to see if I can use the street numbers to get myself naturally in the right part of the country. I'm up to 550s, so if I'm following that logic, then hopefully beyond 550 is somewhere here. 39, E39. Maybe another local street. Of course, E39 goes across literally the entire country, so the E39 isn't helping. But I'm going to look for Landas. I feel like I've just come from Landas. Can you say Sukkerhus is a major clue? Well, I'm guessing house. So Sukkerhus is that like a place name or the name of a, you know, like courthouse or something like that? And there's a university, Haukeland, Universitetskahus. Oh, this is what you mean, Sukkerhus. So, Haukeland, Sukkerhus University. This is a lot of words for me to... I'm sure one of these is like place names. And unfortunately, I'm not good at being able to search for multiple things while I'm scrolling around on this. Only the 585 was like jumping out at me. That would be an instant help. Or 580 or 582. Generally 580 anything, and I'd be exactly where I need to be. 580. In the 500s over here, so I'm gonna guess it's this general area. You live about 1700 kilometers drive away from that university. What does Skyhus mean? Like obviously Universiteit is university. Universiteit Skyhus. What does that mean? 510. I am so determined to get this at this stage. I've been looking for it long enough, and I have more than enough potential clues. Just need to find one of these like little streets, but get into the 580s, and I'll be there. 40s. University Hospital. Sick. Oh, I can see it now. Sick house, just like Krankenhaus in German. So, University Sick House. That is interesting. Look at this. I'm not even trying to learn Norwegian, and the possibilities are being presented to me during this live stream. Presuming I figured that out, that Sikke means sick. just going by the logic of Germanic languages, how they tend to work. All right, we're at the 569s here, so I feel like we're going up in numbers, but then doesn't really show me. I'm really hoping I can find the 580s that intersect this E39. Tiana, I'm just seeing you over on YouTube that you've joined me. So, Neptonio is supposed to be doing language learning, but is joining me while I'm on this live stream. I'm reading both your comments on the YouTube stream as well as on Twitch. So, appreciate you guys joining me. You can see I'm so determined to find this place in Norway. Even though I've been on it for like forever, I don't think I'm this far north because I don't see any more 3-digit route numbers. Oh my goodness. I've definitely scrolled past it. This E39 is the major thing. I'm gonna keep looking for info. I don't want to give up. I do want to find something. So how are you doing, Diana and Neptonio? You know, take a little break, Neptonio. That's always fine, but then you gotta get back to your work. Sandalen. I'm wondering, do any of these, like, which color sign tells me that it's a city name versus just like a place or a street name? If I look for the airport's going to tell me Townsville Airport, and that's going to obviously help. Then again, it could be like, you know, 1,000 clicks from here. Oh, I really don't. I said a while back I was only going to give myself another minute or two, but I really don't want to just like randomly guess somewhere in Norway. I'd really like to be close. I know I can find better clues. Even though I don't know Norway, I know I can find something. Just an obvious sign that says Townsville. Townsville is what I like to use as my generic town name. I think that's the name of the city that the Powerpuff Girls always have to protect. Is it Townsville? So Neptonio likes the music, that it's nice and relaxing. That's great. Street name. What's really confusing, McFangs? Use a they sometimes in the West. Yeah, I'm not expert enough, I think, to be distinguishing the they from the vegs. Oh my goodness. I've clicked somewhere and I'm suddenly in someone's backyard. I feel like I'm about to get kidnapped. I need to get out of here. Okay, that's what happened. Went down the side street. No, I'm back down the side street again. Can I not go here? Okay, there we go. Your grandma lived there. In this town that I'm actually currently in, your grandma's lived here. I feel like by henne or by gene, that means something important because I've seen that a lot. I don't know if that's just like a service name or if that's the name of the town. Gamlehaugen. Gamlehaugen could be that castle. Haugesund Lagunen. Haugesund, I've seen that already. Oh, and this is saying Route 1. Do I have a Route 1 in Norway? Maybe that's just like a pedestrian route. I have a 4. But maybe that Haugesund, that's what I probably need to be looking for. There's Haugesund! Oh, guys, I think I've done it. I think I finally narrowed down the part of oh, this took me forever. The part of town, the area that I'm in. So I'm definitely close to Haugesund. I've clicked a lot. So what I'm gonna do, since I clicked so much, is I'm gonna go way back to the start. This is where I started from. So I was in a residential area, and I remember seeing a map. I think I'm in 4. Because I remember seeing like a lake and then land protruding out. Yeah. Clicked enough that I might have like worked my way towards Haugesund. So I think I'm gonna go with this. This is gonna be my final guess. I haven't seen this town name, but I did go past the map at some stage that kind of looked like it could have been this area here. So I finally found Haugesund. It could be proper Haugesund, but just based on the fact that it doesn't look too much like the map place that I saw, I think I'm like close to Haugesund. Like I go down the street from the residential area I was in. Maybe I should. Yeah, I am gonna guess Haugesund and then presume I made my way over there. Hopefully, I'm not too far off. So, residential area. So I'm gonna put myself here. Let's see how I do. Oh, you're kidding me! I was 100 kilometers away. Oh man, I didn't click that much, did I? I didn't click 100 kilometers down the road. That's a pity after all that exploration. I mean, I'm not, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not too far off, but I still wish that I was within like 10 kilometers, given all the effort I put in. Maybe the signs when I saw Haugesund, maybe that was referring to, I don't know, like Haugesund Castle is near Bergen. But I'm gonna take that as a small win. Not a major win, but I'm at least in the right general vicinity, so that's all good. Before I go on to the next one, I see Scott Brills has liked my video. Say hi if you're watching, Scott. I see I got 2 people watching on YouTube, 2 people watching on Twitch. So, and Bello shared my stream an hour ago, so appreciate that. But yeah, okay, so that is my adventure in Norway. So let's go on. That took me a while, and I didn't get exactly right, but you know, I learned a lot about Norway, I guess, in all those explanations. So back we go. So first thing I got to do is look directly at the sun. Hey kids who are watching, don't try this at home. Do not look directly into the sun. But if you're on GeoGuessr, then do look directly at the sun, because if the sun is in the south, the red part of this compass is north. So if the sun is in the south, that means that you are in the northern hemisphere. So I'm in the northern hemisphere in some kind of a deserty area. All right, well, I don't have enough to make any initial guesses, other than that I'm in the northern hemisphere. So maybe it's Mexico or something, but yeah, I'm gonna need more info. All right, we're definitely not in the States, because 80 speed limit has to be kilometers per hour on a road like this. I have seen 80 miles per hour speed limits in the States, but that's on like freeways that are way more expansive than this kind of road. So got some chevrons. Gonna need some more signage, please. Something telling me, look at this, I'm literally driving into the sunset or sunrise. More chevrons. Man, I feel thirsty just looking at this deserty plain. Gotta have. Okay, what are these all saying? It's just telling me like there's a bridge up ahead or speed limits. Yeah, the road's gonna turn. Here's your speed limit. Okay. CV. Don't know what to do with that. Wow, 90 kilometers an hour. Look at this, I'm going up in the world. This could be a sign here. Okay. something here has to be legible. Not really. Don't know what that is. Maybe that's a grave or a well. There's a sign in front of it, but no. Not going to be able to make that out. What does this say? That is language, and that is what I want to find. But it's so hard to make out. Koto? Producto? Maybe? De casa? So I'm still guessing I might be in Mexico, but I'm gonna need another sign of some sort. Something to help me. Sometimes I've used the sun to position whether I'm close to the equator or not, and that has helped me in the past. Alright, here we go. Fire prohibido. So we are in a Spanish-speaking country. Ah, the sun's in my eyes. The sun's in my eyes. So something is prohibido, and I mean, it could be Spain, but it's a little expansive. It feels like it's probably not Spain. So I'm guessing Mexico, and just sun being where it is, looking at where I am. Yeah, this could potentially be Mexico in terms of its position in the world or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to get more information. I mean, I need to keep going up this street. Hopefully I'm not going back the direction I just came. I really hate it when I do that. Okay, here's a car. I don't think that's going to help me. I'm not very good with cars. Unless it's a van that has some information on it. Alright, doesn't blur out everything on this. It says WWA. Juicy Blue, which could tell me this is actually Spain after all. And, oh man, this van does not have... It's not really a van though, it's like more mini SUV maybe. Does this car have blue on its... Oh, the car just disappeared. Did it overtake me? Nope. That was a ghost car. So this could be Spain. Because I did see that blue. Would like something. Okay, these two signs feel like no, there's more chevrons. Is this? Here we go. All right, this is our initial information. CM 3123. Does Spain have CM streets in it? Doesn't feel very Spanish. Europe tends to have E's, but do the little ones have CMs? LE, yeah, it does have this kind of 2-letter, 3 digits, so it may well be close to... Why would there be 2 letters? Ossa. Ossa. Tells me if it is Spain, it's possibly near the Catalan area. Or near the northwest, which tends to have more Portuguese type sounds and names to them. This doesn't feel Mexican to have two S's in their Spanish names like that, but it could well be. Let me zoom all the way out and see, does Mexico have CMs? No, they got more of a American style root numbers, 2 digits and stuff. Even though I'm not seeing CMs, I am seeing the street format back in Spain. Awesome. Montiel. That's throwing me off. Also the Montiel. Look, I need to write some of this down because I'm going to forget that. Do you know what I'm going to do? Take a screenshot that I can look at after the fact. Just because I don't have a pen handy. There's all these numbers and names. I don't want to have veered off. It's my screen share software. It's just kind of taking that screen capture there for me. And okay, this is more signage. The sun is in the way. Bodegas. Signage does not feel Spanish to me though. So which Latin American countries that are in the northern hemisphere potentially have CMs? Don't tend to have root numbers that are. I don't remember which countries have coverage for Google Street View. Yeah, I'm not doing well if I don't even know which continent I'm in at this stage. I need more signs of civilization. Let's just tell me if I take that turn, I'll have bodegas. That's a place name. Pago Guijos. Could that be Portugal? No. Bodega. It's gonna be Spanish speaking country. I would like to get a decent score for this, since I've given myself the time. But yeah, I could be literally in the middle of nowhere and 1,000 clicks from where I need to be. Just want to be absolutely sure which country I'm in. And I know other people who play this game are very, very good at figuring out from like what kind of cars people are driving or what the electricity poles tell us. Let me look again, see if I see a European license plate. Yeah, it's kind of a bluish tint, I feel. So we gotta be in Spain. That place name with the two S's is really throwing me off. Because in Spanish, you do not write Spanish with two S's. What does this tell us? Aquí finaliza el término municipal de El Bonillo. El Bonillo. That's not ringing a bell for me. Or it's not ringing on El Bonillo. No, that does not work. 70 kilometers an hour speed limit. And you're El Bonillo. What's this sign? Not a sign or chevrons. I might need to make a blind guess. I do feel like I'm a... Yeah, I'm not sure. Not nearly enough language for me to start making deductive things, because I tend to travel to cities and see people and get exposure to the language. Being in the middle of nowhere and seeing dirt roads, that is not really what I'm good at. So I may need to put a random point down in Spain, and if this is Latin America, I'm going to lose a lot of points. This could be a sign name. Nope. Just the speed limit. Well, wherever you are, at least they're well signed. It makes me feel like it's probably Spain, just because European Union tends to, you know, the laws. Oh, this is civilization. I see civilization. There will be humans. There'll be signs to welcome me to this grand metropolis. I clicked a lot. It could have yielded nothing, but it has yielded something. So this may be my turning point to figure out where on earth I am. It's the sign. There's the same thing I saw before. El Bonillo. And CM with 4 digits. Let me see if I can see CM. Those are ZAs. SA. CM. That's the community name. I knew I was trying to figure out what these mean. And the different communities have different 2-letter names. So like Valencia has CV. No, that's not actually helping me. Just trying to find which part of Spain has this 2-letter combination. C's, L's, north here. More C's. LV. That would at least place me in the right part of the countryside.
I first tried it because other kids.
Otherwise, at this zoom level, maybe I'll find El Bonillo.
Bad about something. It was a way of getting to feel better.
But I'm not sure.
Seemed everyone I knew was taking something.
Never easy. Alright, so El Bonillo is behind me. What town is this? Oh my god, these old cameras. I bet you this is telling me the town name and I just won't be out because the sun's behind me. I can't make this out. Okay, maybe not. Too many letters there. Where's my giant Bienvenidos a Townsville sign? Alright, it's got that southern Spain feel to it. Man, these cameras are terrible. El Bonillo. Yeah, I know El Bonillo's over there, but where am I right now? What's the name of this lovely town? Lagunas de Rodera. Alright, so Ossa de Montiel is definitely where we are. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Ossa de Montiel, that's like literally where we are. That's my confirmation. I figured I was in Spain. Storm where I am. Heard some thunder outside my window. This may have to be another loss. I'm gonna get better at this game eventually, but I'm just not confident here. And I'm not seeing the 2-digit CMs. Definitely going to see it when I give up and it has to point out where I am, but I'm just going to go somewhere around, not Madrid, but CM 42. CM. Ooh. Alright, what? I've done that screenshot, so I'm going to look at my screenshot real quick. Was CM 3123. So the CMs are brown. No, they're not. CMs are any color. CM 40s. This is good because close to giving up. So 40s, 30s. So 312, 3128, and I want 312. 3123. 165. 1000. 1000. 3118. 3110. 3117. 3121. 13123. 3133. 3123. Ossa de Montiel. I found it! Okay, let's go back to where we started. We're in the middle of nowhere in this long road. I didn't get any like major clues on the road, but we were on our way to Ossa de Montiel on 3123. There's El Bonillo. Ossa was 11 kilometers. El Bonillo, I don't remember how far away that was, but we're on the way to both of them. Then 3123 branch off here. Nope. So I'm gonna guess we are somewhere here, since both cities are coming up for us. But I'm definitely in the right part of Spain. Look at that, there's Ossa de Montiel. 2 S's. Was not expecting that from Spanish, but here we go. Ah, look at that, 20 kilometers away. I'll take it. I was on the wrong side of that road thing. I was between the two. But you know what? 20 kilometers. I am pleased with that. That is a win for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that particular session. Let's see what you guys been saying on Facebook for me here. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. I mean, I'm just playing along nice and slowly as well. So on to round 3. So let's see if I can figure this out. The sun is directly overhead. It's not really helping me. I'm not casting any shadows. What's this say? This looks like the UK tends to have regional roads like this, I think. Bethel? But without definite shadows, it's hard for me to place exactly where I am. We are driving on the left, so we are definitely in a place that used to be owned by the UK, or Australia, New Zealand. But with the sun directly overhead, I need more information. So I'm likely going to be seeing some English. Let's go under this bridge. Through these trees. So, yellow on the edges of the road, white in the middle. Is that? Don't remember which countries do that. Interesting. Geographic. That is a very non-English sounding name. Raining a lot here. You know why? I think we might be in South Africa. So R38 Carolina. So South Africa is also drives on the left. Again, I can't figure out from the sun. Carolina's curve. Very Afrikaans, Dutch sounding name. I'm not saying any. Skirvakop Carolina. 438. Does that have like 438s? Yeah, and there's R34. Just happened to zoom in on it. R34, R33. Don't know if you guys can hear the window. I'm getting lots of very loud weather outside my door, outside my window here. Feeling I'm in South Africa right now. I just need to find ore 38. Ore 34. 22, so I'm hoping this goes in some kind of a direction. Ore 56. Or 58. Or 60. I'll be right back in a second, because this rain is sounding like it's somewhere in my house. I'm hoping I didn't leave a window open.